Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today you join me on daily races, daily race C at Dragon Trail Seaside. This is the daily races from the week before last. I am slowly catching up. I've done a little compilation at the beginning here of me crashing, others crashing into me, just to show you how hard this track can be. I did say I'd give you the rough, the bad with the good. We did end up in DRC. We're now back down to DRD in this, but in last week's races I've got us back into DRC. But yeah, this GTR, absolutely love the car. It just felt impossible on this track. It felt very heavy, very sluggish. I'm not entirely sure if it's because I'm using the pad, not a wheel. Maybe with a wheel I can crank right over and but I just haven't got the room or the money at the minute for a wheel. So I did a few races in the GTR and this is what it was like. Constantly getting knocked off, constantly coming off, constant just terrible driving from me and from others. I know this track's hard on the def chicane to try and get through without lifting, but I did a bunch of them, didn't work out. I was continuously getting 10th to 15th, 14th, 13th. I was getting them sort of finishes. Most of the time I was last because I'd get spun and then I'd have to catch up. And you've got idiots like this lad who do not like you going past, purposely ramming. And as you'll see now, he's not happy with going behind, so he has to come back for another go. And if you look at the little radar, you can clearly tell that he's 1, 2, 3, and even comes back for 4. This is what I mean. This is exactly what it was like. So yeah, I was getting really fed up with this. I was getting fed up of being spun, getting fed up of me crashing out anyway. So in the end I ended up swapping to the Porsche RSR. Again, I love that car, but I didn't really gel with it and I wanted something really nimble. So in the end we go in the Lamborghini Huracan and we get a couple of better races, better results, better time. A lot more nimble, a lot more sticking to the road. This is the end of the def chicane. I found it really hard in this car to judge when to stop and turn in. So here we are now, P2. I had a better practice. I got a better qualifying lap in, which got me some better starting results. I do lose it a couple of times in the Lambo and I do get knocked off still, but overall it was a hell of a lot better in this than it was in that. In terms of the track, I do like the track. I think when it comes back around I'll be more wary. I do want to try different cars out. I've just bought the Viper, and there's a couple of others that I've bought. I will be doing the liveries on them like I do guys, so there'll be different videos, but I do want to get the AMG, give that a whirl. I've got the BM that I'll be using in the championship thing that's coming up, pre-sim grid. We'll talk about that in a minute. I have got a video after this one of the Honda NSX. That's the livery and the car I was using last week in them daily races. As you can see, P5, so a lot better than P15, B14, etc. Straight into the next one, starting in P3. I have done a short of someone in one of these races that got extreme lag. They have been included at the end of this as well, guys, so you'll be able to see that. So yeah, I've got quite a few cars that I've got to do either new liveries on, or I've got to do liveries on, ready for racing. A lot more nimble to the road, this car. Please remember to like and subscribe, guys. In terms of the channel, I have other videos coming up. So as I said, I've got the Honda NSX livery, I've got the races in the Honda NSX. We do get a win, so victory, so I'll be putting that up as well. That's the second one for the channel. I've done some videos of the Super License, so I've got the Tom Supra on the Super License. I've done a video of that going around the track with a cinematic view, a cockpit view, which is the view I use, and an external view. They're more just to show you how I did it, beat the time, got the goal, etc. So please drop a like on them. I have had full fibre internet put in. I am looking at getting a couple of Ethernet cables to run into the understairs. One for the laptop and one for the PlayStation, and I'm going to try to do the remote play through PlayStation onto the laptop, and that's how I'm going to go live. So hopefully that'll be coming soon. So I've got multiple videos coming up, guys. I have got the Super License stuff. I will be going live hopefully before Christmas. I'll be set up and ready to go live. I have been told, well, I was told, that you need 50 subscribers to go live on YouTube. Don't know how true that is, and I have read that that's not true, but that gave me the thought process of, well, I see a lot of people having like goals of followers and subscribers and likes and stuff, so I've set myself the first goal for the channel. The first goal for the channel is going to be 50 subs. I'm currently on 13, so if you could please subscribe, please spread the word, please share. I'm on Instagram and I'm on TikTok. Everything can be found in the bios. As I say, I will be getting live. I'm hoping that will attract more people as well. Thank you so much for the 13 of you that are subscribed. But if you can please spread the word, we can get to that 50 goal. I would massively appreciate that, guys. But yeah, we're out of the pits. We're now on, what, 12 P9 in this one. Chasing the GTR. Seemed to work well for other people. I don't know why I just didn't gel with it on this track, but as I say, I do absolutely love that car, so we'll be using it again. P6 now, as we head to the dash chicane. So it's fast in. Now, a lot of people go through their full pelt, but I had to drop down a gear to go because it's the only way I could really get through the end of the dash chicane. I think I was turning in at the wrong point, if I'm honest. But it was the only way I could really get through the dash chicane without absolutely totaling everything, totaling myself or others. So we finished that one in a P6. Straight into the next one. Please also remember, guys, as I said in a couple of my videos, if you want, you can message and comment on these videos, tell me what you'd like to see more of. My livery videos seem to do a lot better than the race videos. I'm hoping that will change. I'm hoping that it'll even out. I do enjoy the races as much as doing the liveries, so if you can just give me the time to watch my videos through, give them a like, be massively appreciated. So, I know I've spoke on this before, but just as a reminder, I will be doing the videos on the GT7 Championship we got coming up, the one I've signed up for through SimGrid. They will be starting on the 15th. I will be doing some videos probably beforehand of the track that we're racing that week and the car, a bit more about the car, and then I'm going to be videoing all the races too. So we have got not only the daily races and the deliveries, we will also be having this championship, which I think is about 10 or 12 races, and then they are quite spread out, so it'll give me time to do videos in between as well. So yeah, there's a lot coming. Also, I'm waiting for the release of the Truck Sim games onto PlayStation. At the minute on the PlayStation Store it just says recently announced rather than a date, so I'm not too sure when they're coming. I would imagine it'll be next year, but when they do, I'd like to get some I'd like to get them and get some videos on trucking done. This will remain as my main game, guys. The trucking and the farm sim stuff and everything, it will all be more chill out stuff. This is going to be my main game. And there we go, that's the end of that one. As we come on to the next one, we are racing two little knock there. We turn in, ease out, not full power because it will spin. Lap 3 now, third position. I came in quite hot there and almost dive bombed him, although he did seem to brake quite heavily, but it's my punishment, I'll take it. It's annoying now, I got a 4-second penalty for that though, yet I got knocked off in the last clip by Sega, who's just gone past, and lost 2 positions, and he didn't even get a penalty. I find it bizarre. But we carry on. This is where I thread the needle between both Porsches, which the orange Porsche doesn't seem to like. It clips me off into the sand and then goes and comes off the track himself, so justice. Lap 12, we've got to 6th. I don't touch this guy and he goes invisible and spins off slightly, so puts me to P5. And coming up on the last run through the death chicane, we're now P4. On this lap. Very nicely there. And we come up to the finish line in a P4. So as you can see, a lot better on the track with the Lambo. lot better results, a lot more nimble, turning in, coming out of the bends, even the def chicane, and getting better results, which is what we want. So this is the last race in the Lambo, and then after this I've put the replay on of a couple of things that happened in this one. One of them being what I did a shorts on, which was the guy having all of the lag. So we jump forward, we're coming out the pits at P8 at the end of, well, the start of lap 7. Nearly get wrote off there by these three. I'll show you in the replay after that the R8 did push off the Ferrari. Doesn't even get a penalty. I think the Ferrari was just trying to avoid me coming out of the slip, so little bunny up there by the Beetle, which we'll take. And we are now lap 11, P5, and I'll go and do this. Totally wreck the car, wreck myself. Now driving with damage on the front and the right wheel. But we come back and we come through the final end of the final lap in P6, which even with spinning off on the left chicane is a good result compared to the GTR. And there we are. So just show you quickly now, this is the replay of the poor guy that got all the lag. I have never seen lag like this before. I've never seen someone come through the pit lane without the automatic pit video come on, as you'll see in a sec. He just gets dragged all the way up the side. He is dropping places as this is happening, but then comes out and boom, 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 straight back to first. This is a clip of that little incident with the Ferrari. He was trying to get over, I think, to avoid me coming out the pits off the slip road, and the R8 clipped him and just sent him off. Let's see it from the Ferrari's point of view. And again, I think the R8 maybe, I don't think the R8 intentionally did that. I think that was more of a case of he didn't want him taking the place. And what a better way to end the video than me on a live of myself on the bloody def chicane. So guys, there we have it. Please remember to like and subscribe. As I said, I have set that first goal of 50 subs. Currently 13, so if you can help me with that, I massively appreciate that. I have more videos coming up, as I said, the licensed ones and also the new dealer races and liveries. So until the next time guys, thanks very much for watching. See you again.